Welcome to another episode of Time with Dr. Adams. Today, I want us to talk about the question men have been asking me a lot. Can I have sex with my wife, with my pregnant wife? And the answer, yes and no. Yes and no. So, all things being equal, you can have sex with your wife. A pregnant woman told her husband that the doctor said she cannot have sex with him because she's anemic. And when the man told us, we actually found it very funny because, well, when you have sex, are you sucking the blood out of her or what? She wanted an excuse not to have sex with her husband, and she used that. Why? Because the man wasn't coming to antenatal clinic. That is why we need you men to come to the antenatal clinic. We need to teach you the processes or the changes your wife's body is going through, so that you also understand. You understand why she has big feet. You understand why she's increasing in size. You understand why she's eating more. You understand why all training, all eating. So you need all of that. You understand why you need to pamper her, what to do and what not to do. And one of the questions you guys like asking is to have sex or not to have sex. So you need to go to an antenatal clinic with your wife so that you know all these things. So all things being equal, like I already said, you can have sex with your wife. However, I like the word however because in most things there are however, there are special cases. There are some complications in pregnancy that we don't want you to have sex with your wife when she's pregnant. But with that, you need to take your wife to the antenatal clinic to know this, and then we will explain it to you why we don't need to do that. When I was pregnant, I was admitted for a while, and I was having premature contractions. I was in my second trimester and I wasn't supposed to have that. So the doctor told us to stay away from it. Yes, I'm a doctor, but I'm not an obstetrician. So when I was having those complications, I went to see an obstetrician and he told us to stay away from sex. So I told him, we didn't even have sex during that time when I was having the premature contractions. And he said to tell my husband, not to tell me, he was even there, not to be rubbing his hand on my tummy. And the thing is, he was doing that. It doesn't mean that you to your husband shouldn't rub. In my case, I was having contractions, and when you rub your hand on your tummy or your pregnant belly, it can stimulate some contractions. So in my case, you were supposed to stay away from that for a while. But in your case, it doesn't mean he is not supposed to do that. That is why you need to go to the antenatal with your husband. Dear husband, go to the antenatal clinic and you'll be told these things. There are some women that they are told that no baby, no home, so they are kept in the hospital all this while. Yes, you can do it, husband. You're not having sex for a month, you're not having sex for 2 months, you're not having sex for the whole 9 months, and you will not die, you still survive. In this way, you are supporting your wife in a very good way. Emotionally, psychologically, she knows you are with, which is very good. So come to the antenatal clinic, ask all your questions about pregnancy. I know a man who was afraid to have intercourse with his wife because he thought the wife was already pregnant with twins. So he thought if they had sex and then in his mind there can be a third baby again. No. Like I say, why is this man thinking like that? But we are all different. He didn't know. And so he came to us. That is the main reason why he wasn't having sex with his wife, because the two kids, the two babies in the twins was okay for him. He was scared, so he came to us. So come to hospital, ask all your questions. Do you want to wear condom? Is it possible to wear condom while pregnant? Is it not possible? There are some positions you can lie. You know, when the pregnancy is small, 1 month, 2 months, you can do the missionary and everything will be fine. But then when she is 8 months pregnant, you cannot do missionary. Why? Imagine your wife's belly is like this, and you're going to lie on top of her, she's going to lie on top of her. So there are some, you have to adjust. There are some styles you can do. If she's telling you she's having low abdominal pain whilst you're having sex, you need to stop, because in this case you might never know what is happening. There are styles you have to adjust. You have to learn together. Say no, that also you're comfortable. Say no, that also you're comfortable. Or that say I know you're comfortable. You are supposed to know all these things and then adjust in your sexual life. So please, we'll be expecting you. Come to the antenatal clinic. Come ask all your sexual questions. So the answer is a yes and a no. Come to the antenatal clinic. We'll be expecting you. Thank you. Leave your questions and comments below. I'll be reading. If there's any topic you want us to talk about, this season of time with Dr. Adams. We just want to concentrate on pregnancy. So if there's any question, if there's any topic on pregnancy you want me to cover, kindly leave your comments below. I'll read it and get back to you. Thank you very much. See you next time.